This is a Willys Jeep that my boss bought several years ago off of eBay. He actually rode in it a couple of times. It's been sitting under a shed for the last 2 years. And I'm not a professional body man nor a professional mechanic. I want to make that clear. So I really don't know. Whatever I say on this video is strictly my opinion. It's not a professional opinion. From what I can tell about the Jeep, it's the body is in fair shape. Seems to be pretty solid as far as the body. Whoever did restore it, whenever it was restored, didn't appear to be a professional. It just for instance, the seats are not really professional restored. There's just several things that I saw these screws sticking through the windshield. Just didn't look to be a very well restoration job. But just walking around it, like I said, as far as the body, it seems to be a fairly solid little machine. I did take this thing to someone who was a Jeep expert, and they did point out to me that, for instance, the tail lights aren't original. That came off of a CJ, he said. The windshield actually came off of a different year model, and there was one other thing that he said. I think he said the grill was actually off of something different. So whoever put this together just piecemealed this thing. I will go ahead and talk about it does have a couple of oil leaks under it. I'm not sure where they're coming from, whether it's a rear seal or whatever. And also I'll go ahead and mention a con about this machine is it had a leak on the crack on the block somewhere down in here, and I don't know if you can see that patch job there, but it is once you drive it, and we'll look after we drive it, there'll be water. It'll be dripping a little bit there. But as far as it running, it runs good, drives good for what it is. Let's see, Josh, what else we want to... Oh, while we're standing here, look at that stuff there, Josh. This stuff here does come with it. It's doors, and there is a top to it, and a set of tires, and a rear seat, and all that stuff seems to be in pretty poor condition. Not much to it, but that does come with the Jeep. As far as the four-wheel drive, I'm not really sure about it. We did attempt to put it in four-wheel drive, but you can't see the front axle, so I don't know whether it's actually engaging or not. It appears to be going into gear, though. Let's take her for a spin. I will say, for as old as this thing is, it does, the steering's tight, it drives well. That's the impressive thing to me, is it does drive well, it rides good, transmission shifts good. I did point out that it does not smoke. Josh, you can look at Temperature gauge does work, and oil pressure gauge, alternator. I don't know about the gas gauge. Well, I know it doesn't work because I filled it up with gas, so the gas gauge doesn't work. can't see it right. But that, I think that leak is somewhere behind that starter. Well, there it is. See how it's wet right there?